Give me just a few minutes of your time and I'll show you how to confidently use German sentences in the future tense. Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel German with Ajla. Of course, your favorite place for learning German, where I provide you with practical German lessons with a special focus on clear and super easy grammar explanations. Today, we are learning about Futur I, which is the tense that we are using for future events in the German language. In German courses, Futur I does not get too much attention. We tend to focus so much more on the past tense, for example, perfect. But why is that? The answer is pretty simple. Futur I, or the future tense, is much easier compared to the German past tense. It does not take too much time to learn how to use sentences in the future. So now I want to show you exactly how it works, and trust me, it's only gonna take us a few minutes, and after that, you will be able to use the future tense without any problems in any situation. In today's lesson, I want to show you how to build the future tense in German. If we want to speak in future in German, we use the tense Futur I. Futur I. And this is actually the easiest tense in German. Now I want to show you how we build it. Futur I needs two elements. These two elements are the verb werden, and this verb will be our helping verb, and we will combine this with any verb in infinitive, so in the basic form of the verb. Let's recap. So for building Futur I, we need two elements, two building blocks. The helping verb werden combined with any verb in infinitive, in German infinitive, which is the basic form of the verb before any changes have been done to the verb. This formula is pretty simple. The only thing that is kind of challenging is that you have to remember to conjugate, to change the verb werden. And I want to show you how to do that in a minute, but before that, just a small disclaimer. The verb werden actually in its original meaning means to become. Werden, to become. But here we are using the verb werden as a helping verb. This means werden is now helping us to achieve this grammatical construct of Futur I. Therefore, werden is losing its original meaning. It does not mean to become anymore. It is just serving as a building block for Futur I, and in this context, we would translate it as will. For example, I will or you will do something. Okay, and remember, werden needs to be conjugated, it needs to be changed in the present tense. So this is how the conjugation will look. I will read. Ich werde, du wirst, er, sie, es wird. Wir werden, ihr werdet und sie werden. As you can see, this is a strong or irregular verb, so the verb is changing quite a lot, so it's really good to repeat this conjugation a few times until you have learned it. So let's repeat together. Let's go. Ich werde, du wirst, sie, es wird. Wir werden, ihr werdet und sie werden. Very good. Now, all we have to do is combine the verb werden with a verb in infinitive and we achieved the future tense. Here, you have to be careful when it comes to verb position. Why? Because in a main sentence, the verb werden, the helping verb, needs to take the second place, the second position, while the infinitive needs to take the last place, so the last position. Let's take a look at a few examples. Ich werde heute für den Test lernen. I will study for the test today. Ich werde heute für den Test lernen. Was wirst du heute machen? What will you do today? Was wirst du heute machen? Sie wird dich später anrufen. She will call you later. Sie wird dich später anrufen. In einem Jahr werden wir eine Wohnung kaufen. In 1 year, we will buy an apartment. In einem Jahr werden wir eine Wohnung kaufen. And the last one, werden Sie uns mit dem Projekt helfen, Herr Gruber? Will you help us with the project, Mr. Gruber? Werden Sie uns mit dem Projekt helfen, Herr Gruber? So this is it. These are our examples for the future tense, Futur I. As you can see, the helping verb werden is usually taking the second place, and the verb in infinitive is taking the last place. Please be careful with sentences like these. In einem Jahr werden wir eine Wohnung kaufen. In 1 year, we will buy an apartment. Why? Because in this sentence, it might seem like the helping verb werden is not taking the second place. Here, it looks like it is at place 4. In einem Jahr werden wir eine Wohnung kaufen. But please be careful when counting the positions in a sentence. We are not counting word by word. We are counting by units. For example, in einem Jahr, these are 3 words, but they are forming 1 unit. In 1 year. This unit is telling us when this activity will happen. In 1 year, in einem Jahr. So this unit we will count as position number 1. Therefore, the helping verb werden, of course, takes the second place, and infinitive, of course, is at the end. In einem Jahr werden wir eine Wohnung kaufen. But keep in mind, we also have exceptions, so the helping verb werden is not always taking the second place. Sometimes it is located right at the beginning of the sentence, for example, in a yes or no question. This is what usually happens in the German language with yes or no questions. A yes or no question is always starting with the conjugated verb. If your yes-no question is in Futur I, this means helping verb werden will be the first element, like in the last sentence. Werden Sie uns mit dem Projekt helfen, Herr Gruber? Will you help us with the project, Mr. Gruber? Another situation where the helping verb werden will not take the second place is if we are using a connector. If you are familiar with connectors like wenn or weil or das, then you know that the connector is pushing our conjugated verb from second place to last place. Let me give you an example for this. Ich habe keine Zeit, weil ich für den Test lernen werde. Ich habe keine Zeit, weil ich für den Test lernen werde. I don't have time because I will learn for the test. Ich habe keine Zeit, weil ich für den Test lernen werde. So you can see in this sentence I used a connector, the linking word weil. As I told you, connectors usually push our conjugated verb from second place all the way to the last place. And in this situation, werde, or the helping verb werden, will always take the last position, meaning it will be used right after the infinitive. And you can see the difference between the main sentence, ich werde heute für den Test lernen, werden second position, and ich habe keine Zeit, weil ich für den Test lernen werde, werde last position. Okay, everyone, so this is everything for today's lesson. This is the future tense in German, Futur I. As you can see, it is pretty easy. It took us just a few minutes to learn it. But now, before we go, I want to give you a quick exercise just to see if you really understood how to use this tense. Tell me, how would you answer the question that we also had in our examples? Was wirst du heute machen? What will you do today? Was wirst du heute machen? I'm curious to find out. Please leave your examples in the comments down below. And that's it. We are done with today's lesson. I hope it helped you and I hope that you learned something new. If you liked this video, don't forget to comment, leave a like, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on amazing German lessons in the future. I can't wait to see you in our next lesson. Auf Wiedersehen und tschüss!